A lot of things we see on TV soaps are not true in real life, which is the exact same case with YNR's Sharon and Adam actors. Although the actors have chosen different partners on the YNR canvas, they are head over heels in love with each other in real life. A veteran soap actress Sharon Case and daytime newcomer Mark Grossman are allegedly engaged. So are there wedding bells for the couple? Let's find out.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trend Street.
On The Young and the Restless, Sharon and Adam have a history of romance. Sharon was introduced in 1994 and has ever since been played by actress Sharon Case. Meanwhile, introduced in 1995, the role of Adam has been played by several actors like Chris Engen, Michael Murney, Justin Hartley, and Mark Grossman. And interestingly, Sharon has romanced all the men who've portrayed Adam. Not just Adam, but Sharon has had chemistry with pretty much all the men on YNR. However, viewers felt it was special with Mark Grossman. They could sense that there was something more with the new actor. Turns out their intuitions were indeed correct. Sharon finally confirmed in a radio podcast in March 2021 that she and Mark are actually dating in real life. She also went on to reveal that they were living together. I mean, we've never talked about it so bluntly, but I guess the reason why we finally mentioned it to the studio is just so that we wouldn't have to distance in case the show wanted us to write in scenes together, the daytime Emmy-winning actress explained. Then just about 2 months later, rumors circulated that they could also be engaged. The news sparked when their fellow actor Melissa Ordway took to Instagram to share a picture from YNR production coordinator Laura Walsh's 20th anniversary celebration with the show. The picture featured various ladies including YNR stars like Amelia Hindley and Hunter King. However, the one thing that eagle-eyed fans could not help but notice was a huge ring that Sharon wore on her left-hand ring finger. The ring certainly was an eye-catching piece, and the comment section was quickly filled with curious fans asking if Sharon and Mark were engaged. This weekend, Sharon shared another picture on her Instagram handle, which once again has her fans talking about their potential future. The buzz started after Mark took his girlfriend back to his old racing tracks, which was more than just an outdoor activity day for the couple. It was a family meeting day too. At Canyon Motocross, where Mark practiced his skills, Sharon could be seen cheering for her man. But it was not just Sharon who was enjoying watching Mark. His father, Mark Grossman, was there too to cheer for his son, and reportedly Sharon and her future father-in-law had a good time chatting with each other. Most of you may not know this, but Mark Grossman is a former professional motocross racer. Born in Columbia, Maryland and raised in Arizona, Mark got familiar with outdoor activities like horse riding, quad biking and motocross riding at a young age. Out of all the sports, motocross was his favorite, and he eventually pursued a career as a motocross racer. He used to do a part-time job during the time, and he would spend all of his earnings on his bike, gears and tracks. However, by the time he completed high school, he dropped his idea of becoming a professional racer. After giving up on his racing career, he became an insurance agent and worked full-time as one for 5 years. He ultimately decided to dip his toes into a modeling career, and from there he discovered his interest in acting. Looking at what acting on YNR has blessed him with, we can say for sure that Mark does not regret putting his racing career to an end. Speaking of whether or not there are wedding bells for the couple in the future, they are yet to give an official confirmation.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.